Gotta do it. I made it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-Pad. Watching do it. We survived outside. They like, what he on? Is that offense?
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Six days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but one day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis. And it's been rung once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the New York Giants and the Indianapolis Colts. Now on one sideline, look at the Jets head coach. He signed back to 500 after they picked up the victory last week. Along the opposing sideline, the head coach of the Colts. These guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's pretty obvious why you go pass on that first snap. You're trying for a big strike and to take this home crowd out of it. But, Kate, here's the problem. All it did was energize this building. Listen to it. Listen to these fans as they get higher starting off with a sack.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Brings up 3rd and
8. Air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. One drive in, and he's already in line for that ice bath. Took a couple of early hits. It looks like it's affecting his ability to deliver that football.
Yeah, and I'll let you know a little secret here, Kate. Those defenses, once they get to the quarterback, they usually don't stop.
The Giants are set to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And leading them out is one of the league's longest tenured quarterbacks.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. What we're seeing now, Brock, they've had some pretty crummy luck, some poor fortune in keeping guys healthy during their early goings of this season.
And this is where focus and attitude is oh so critical. They're rallying around those guys who are hurt and trying to play winning football. So when those players start to come back, Kate, they can jump right back in and really add this depth and be a better team and maybe, just maybe, make a playoff push.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Here's Andrew Carter making plays as he cleans that one up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
70, Hawk 70.
Throwing from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Cowboy 80.
They'll throw, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down, play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. We'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT.
Oh, he was looking, Kate. He was trying to find a lane, but just simply nowhere to go. I don't think he'll be too heartbroken heading to the sidelines, though. He still made the play, took the ball away, got his defense off the field, and now sets his offense up for success.
The Indianapolis offense headed out for their second drive of the game. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
On the ready.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd
Let's go now.
and 7.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Third down. Giants coming out in a dime look.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Dropping back to throw. He's got the first down grab. It's still going. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Come
goal.
on, come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. 3rd and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Colts offense set to head out. And their goal is going to be doubling that 7-0 lead they have so far. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. Cuddy.
Airing it out to start this drive. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Red. Viking 18. Cuddy.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, check. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. And it looks like the Giants got to that one.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
Now here comes the New York offense. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. The Colts ready to take the field. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be two hands on the football as they return to the field. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
18
7.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
Pass play coming here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
38-yard line.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
Tag. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to bring this down to their 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18.
And that's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Colts have taken the early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Ready, ready.
Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Colts have the football. They're looking at yet another
come on.
1st and 10 on this drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
A run with Williams. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
On the set.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
From the red zone now. He's got it near the 8. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Pass play on 1st and goal to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win.
Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. You have the awareness to stop that drive before it gets started. Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one was hit great. It sails on through without incident.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Gibson. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
At the 45-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. That throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. He'll look to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly throwing into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. 4th down, pass coming. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pulled off the conversion. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. He's going to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. And put one of the tight ends in motion. This is Scott. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well.
Ready?
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. Catch made over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. It's complete over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
This is Williams. And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Air it out on 3rd. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Let go.
They'll run for this. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Giants about to get to work on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push them back for 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. These last 2 snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And gotta imagine, Brock, there's an appreciation for the conviction they had going for it on 4th down the last drive. Just didn't have the results they needed.
You know, so many teams, and really the data today tells you to have a 4-down mindset, Kate, especially when you cross midfield. We'll be curious if they've got that kind of conviction after missing on the last one.
And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18.
Another run for Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Come on, come on. Hey. Pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's finally catch up to him. Just a second before he could reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Red light, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw it here on first. This is a heater going deep. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Slow knocked away. That's going to send it back to the line for second.
70.
Looking in the air here. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to have this one down on the 37. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go, set. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Just a yard left to go on second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Back to throw. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He beams one deep right side. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that first down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen. Scott?
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And here's the Steelers running back. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. The Steelers are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is the Saints quarterback. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Saints get the victory here. They win it by 10. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And it's the Seahawks quarterback. He'll look to the end zone and find his man 33 yards on the touchdown pass. The Seahawks are into the win column. They get the victory here in Week 3. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out come the Colts as they've got it to begin the second half. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
70 Lions.
Here's a throw. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Viking 18.
Back now, pressure coming. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
A handoff to Williams. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Bronco 80.
Looking to throw here. Hits him on the in route. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
From the red zone on first. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts grow the lead coming out of halftime. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Go.
They toss to Williams, headed right. He manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Onto the crossing route. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And it'll be first down Colts.
First and 10 at the 44-yard
Hold it set.
line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on. Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Pass play on first and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing them.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Back to throw now. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Ready up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
Setting up to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
On the handoff, this is Williams. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's second and goal.
At the 9-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. And he finds him in the end zone for the Indy touchdown. The Colts lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack.
At the 13-yard
Go.
line.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Right up the gut. Only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
Got it. Ready.
Third down.
Here we go. Set. Viking 18. Go.
He's dropping back to throw. He puts some juice on it. It connects on the deep shot. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Shotgun now on third down. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
And he gets it away from his end zone. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Giants offense all set to get started. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Now come out throwing. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
At the Giants' 39-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll run. This is Williams. They bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Let go.
They stay on the ground with Williams. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Running for the marker on second. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Here he goes again. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts making a 3-score game in the 4th. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Williams on the carry. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
On the go.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let's go.
I'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Williams now on 1st and 10. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Ready.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. We'll get a stoppage here. Looks like there's a Giant in some discomfort following that play. Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Pass play now. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll make the lead 26 points.
Get another shot across.
All right, one more snap to play here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
1st down, now run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they carried some of that winning football from last game into this contest. Now a modest little win streak blossoming for them, Brock. They've got 2 in a row as they get out of here with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.